I had a conversation with somebody about getting a different animal. Fish, hamster, whatever it is. The answer is no. As much as I love animals, I just feel like at this point, anything is just trying to replace Rambo. I felt like saying to this guy, well, you get a different animal or get a new dog. I felt like saying to this guy, yeah, you're right. Listen, man, if your son passes, just get your wife pregnant again. Have a new kid. My best friend is gone. And, you know, dogs today aren't what they were, 100 plus years ago when they served a function, where it was, the dog helps push the sled and helps drive the herd. Rambo didn't do anything like that. I lived to serve for Rambo. I fed him and walked him, and all he did was sit there and be fun. And but you can't replace a best friend. That's what all of this is about. This is why I'm distraught over Rambo's death. He was a best friend. My best friend is gone. You can't replace a best friend. Even after they're gone, everything subsequent you compare to your best friend. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is, I compare it to my best friend. Humans. Customer service experiences. My time alone. What I find fun. Everything is compared to what life was like with my best friend in it or to my best friend. And I got great friends. I do. None of which I saw or hung out with more than Rambo. I guess that's what a void is. I guess that's what the emptiness is. I guess that's why the silence in the house is deafening. I guess that's why I miss him so much. He was larger than life, though he was 17 pounds, because he was the largest thing in my life. I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm hurt. I'm sad. And I'm working on myself, and I'm working on getting over it. I'm working on continuing life while still being upset about it. It's debilitating. I can think of a lot of people that I could have lost, and I wouldn't be anywhere near as hurt that I've lost, that I am now that I've lost Rambo. I could think of people I could trade, or I would trade if I could, for Rambo. And there's some people who are close to me. My mom's sick. She's in the hospital. She is not coming home. She's got Parkinson's and dementia, and everything. Obviously, her health is worsening every day. The sad thing about it is, my mom wasn't anywhere near the shittiest people I've ever met. I've met hella terrible people. My mom was a matriarch of the family. People came to her. She supported, she took care. She did the most for anybody ever in my family. And she's the one that's sick, and she's the one that's gonna go. Not the shitty people that took advantage of her. That's upsetting. And again, I mean, if there's a God, this is what I'm going to be angry about. I don't know what afterlife is like, but don't tell me that my mom serves a greater purpose in afterlife than she does on this earth, that she's going to have more of an impact there than she does here. And maybe he took her because too many people were taking advantage of her, and he said enough is enough. But why even take her this way? Why have her be sick and suffer? Why have her suffer before she even gets sick? I ask all these questions, but I think one day I'll probably meet, a God, and I'll freeze and I'll forget all of them. But I mean, if they're God, they've watched all these videos. Best case scenario is that our loved ones get old. They go to sleep one day and they don't wake up. That's why Rambo's death, he died in the best case scenario. He lived 18 years. He was sick. He wasn't feeling well. And that was it. He passed away here at home. Passed away with me. But it still hurts, and it's not enough, and it's odd that we use that term, best case scenario. It's like worst case scenario is that my dog is gone. And it's worst case scenario that my mom's not well. I got cousins that were taking advantage of my mom and scamming her. Why aren't they dead? When you watch these car accidents on TV that claimed an innocent life, why couldn't it be some of my cousins in those cars? Maybe an uncle or an aunt. They know who they are. Why does it have to be my mom sick and Rambo gone? Saying is it's always the good ones that have to die. That's not true. But the greatest one died. And one's on the way out. Can't replace this. With my mother, I feel like I can take over and live out her legacy. I don't feel I could do that with Rambo. Rambo never had kids. It was by fluke that I met Rambo. And if I could find the guy and the girl, but I know they broke up, who had Rambo as one of the puppies in a litter, maybe I could find a way to track Rambo's lineage. And I might get another dog in that regard. It's a long shot, but I'm working on it. And if I don't have another dog, it's fine. I've had the greatest dog of all time. I'm just trying to live out his legacy. I'm trying.